In the beginning, there was only God. And then there was light. The heavens, the earth, the seas, the stars, and every living creature came to be by the word of his mouth. But something was missing, a being unlike any other, a creation made in the very image of God. And so from the dust of the ground, God formed the first man, Adam. God placed Adam in a paradise called the Garden of Eden, a place of beauty beyond imagination. Rivers flowed with sparkling water, trees bore fruit of every kind, and peace ruled the land. God gave Adam one simple command.
You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For if you eat of it, you will surely die.
Though Adam walked with God and the animals surrounded him, there was no one like him, no companion, no equal. So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, and from Adam's rib, God created Eve, not from the ground, but from his very side, so she would be his partner, his equal, his love. Together, Adam and Eve lived in peace. They laughed, they loved, they walked with God, they had everything. But deep within the garden, a shadow lurked, a serpent, cunning, clever, and dangerous. One day, the serpent slithered up to Eve and whispered,
Did God really say, you must not eat from any tree in the garden?
Eve replied, We may eat from the trees, but God said not to eat or even touch the one in the middle, or we will die.
You will not surely die. God knows that if you eat it, your eyes will be opened. You will be like God, knowing good and evil. Eve looked at the fruit. It was beautiful, tempting, full of promise. She took a bite, then she gave it to Adam, and he ate too. And in that moment, their eyes were opened. They saw they were naked, exposed, vulnerable. For the first time, they felt shame. They hid. But can anyone hide from God? He called out, Adam, where are you? Adam replied from the shadows, I heard you and I was afraid because I was naked. God knew. He asked, Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from? Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent, but none were innocent. To the serpent, God said, You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all your life. One day, the offspring of the woman will crush your head. To Eve, he said, You will bear pain in childbirth, yet you will long for your husband. To Adam, he said, Because you listened and disobeyed, the ground is cursed. Through sweat and toil you will eat, and to dust you shall return. God made garments of skin to clothe them. Even in punishment, he showed love. But the garden was no longer their home. An angel stood guard with a flaming sword, so they could never return. This was not the end. It was the beginning. A story of free will, of choices and consequences, but also a story of mercy, grace, and a promise that one day a Savior would come, born from the woman's line, to make all things right again. This is the story of Adam and Eve. And it's not just ancient history, it's our story too. If you like this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more timeless tales.